mock-up for a manager's view, and get your feedback. So I'm just going to let you take it in and consume it for a bit, and then we can talk about it. And
Sure.
then I want to ask you a few other questions around the admin side of things.
Okay.
So I'm just going to I'm going to share my screen. Well, first I'm going to pull the files up. There it is. All right. Okay, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So I'm just going to let you drink it in a minute or so. I don't think I'll need, I showed you the last version, which was very similar to this version. So everything below the fold is basically the same.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now as a manager, um, does the My Direct Reports learning, does this help you to understand like who has overdue training, who has training due soon, and would you find this module helpful?
Absolutely. Yeah. Very
Okay.
much. Mm-hmm.
And the thinking, I haven't mocked this up quite yet. It's about halfway done. If you wanted to do a deep dive and click on one of these people, you would go through and land on a version of their profile, and you could see the courses individually that are overdue, and there would be a button for it just for the manager's view where you could nudge them or remind them or whatever we want to call that button, and it
Okay.
would send them a notification within the system to do that training. Do you think that would be helpful?
Yeah. So if you wanted to do it on an individual level versus this, like, remind everyone at the same time kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you just wanted to see like if, if there's some real big, if there say there was just one person with overdue and you're like, why is that one? What are they missing? I mean, even then you could dig through and go, oh wow, it's that one course that causes all the problems,
Right.
something like that.
Yeah. No, I like that idea.
Okay, cool. Um, Anything you would change about this? Oh, and I have another idea too. I should bring that up first. Um, so I talked with Aaron Lixel, who you probably don't know. He was an assistant store manager who's been promoted to a store manager in the past couple weeks.
Okay.
He was saying that he manages 5 direct reports, and then there's it's a chain of command. So his
Mm-hmm.
5 direct reports then manage 5 or 10 others, and then they manage a few more. So overall, I guess he manages 130 people in the store that he's currently manager of.
Right.
But the way it goes down in ladders and tiers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was saying that if I had if somebody has overdue training here, that's nice. I can see that. But what if their direct reports have overdue training? How would I see that? And I was like, and we talked about putting, some sort of treatment on an avatar that would, if that person's a manager themselves, then there would be a call out like, oh, that would differentiate. Like this person might not have overdue training, but if there's a ring around them, that would mean, or a badge on it or whatever, that their direct reports do. So he could click through there, see their direct reports on their page, and then click through to their direct reports and see what their direct reports are missing.
Okay.
What are
I
your thoughts on that?
like that. I do. Um, Let me think about this for a second.
And he was saying that currently it's very difficult to navigate that in the current system. And so, he was giving feedback on some of the pitfalls of the current thing, and kind of liked that solution, that it seemed that there would be fewer clicks.
Yeah, I do like that. Would it be, and it wouldn't be something like if I was a manager and I went in and I saw one of my direct reports had the badge or whatever it is, and I clicked on it to see who of their direct reports had overdue stuff. When I came back in later, like, it's not like you click on it and it's gone kind of thing, right? Like it would still show up.
It would stay until it's resolved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
like that idea.
yeah, it wouldn't be yeah, it would be conditional that, if 10 people had it, and then, say your direct report's out on vacation, and, some training was missed, whatever, wasn't completed, is now overdue. You, in their absence while they're on vacation, could go in, because if you're managing them and they're managing those people, they're kind of under your umbrella, right? You
Mm-hmm.
can go in and nudge those people as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that would be super helpful. I think a lot of people would appreciate that.
Okay, cool. Any other thoughts or feedback?
No, I really like it. I love the way it's laid out. I love the options for a manager. I think this would be huge. I think a lot of people would like this.
Okay, great. That's fantastic feedback. Um, Now I want to pivot to the admin. Um, and there's been some waffling back and forth. I don't know what the current status is, to be honest. Whether uh, an admin profile will be part of MVP, or if it'll be post MVP, or if there's need for one at all. So I just wanted to ask you, do you feel you need, as an admin, to have carry over the abilities that are on your profile currently uh, to the next version? Like, how do you access your admin tools? Do you go through your uh, Learning and Talent Center profile to get those tools?
That's where we have some differences. I specifically, or anybody on my team, does not. We have our own separate admin logins and profiles outside of our um, actual, associate profile. And we do that for a variety of reasons because, we do a lot of testing and stuff like that. And we don't want, all those courses ending up on our official Lowe's transcript and when we assign training, we don't want people to be able to see, that Jessica Russell assigned it. We want them to see a Lowe's system administrator assigned it, because then we don't have people coming back directly to us. We have processes in place for that.
Yep, yep.
But there are other administrators who, SSAs in the store or HR coordinators in the DC, wherever, they use their associate profile to access their administrative rights because they're not doing the same things that we are. They aren't doing things that could, impact their official transcript, or they're not assigning training like that. So
So
for
would you say
people
that
like
required
me,
then?
yeah, for people like me and my team, like, I would assume we will continue to keep that separate. No, that's not true. In Workday, we'll log in just as ourselves, and we will be able to toggle back and forth between our administration privileges. So I think future state, it would be definitely something that would be helpful when we're not using separate logins. But now I don't think it would.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Sort of, kind of. So you're saying that there's two different types of admins. You're kind of like the super admin.
Yeah, we actually have over 100 different administrative type roles right now in SuccessFactors. That number is going to be decreased dramatically in Workday. Like I think we have less than 10 administrative roles in Workday.
Okay.
And so
Go ahead.
it's, yeah, right now there is a big split between who accesses with 2 different logins and who just accesses with their one login.
Okay. So it sounds like the people who are admins in the stores would still need access from their profile?
Yes, because that's the only way they access their administrative rights.
Okay. All right. So that's really good to know. And what features? I noticed that I wonder, do I have that open? I can just swap over to that. Where's that one? All right, I just got to click around blindly here. All right, there we go. That's exactly what I'm after. I don't. This might even be yours. Yes, it's yours. You sent it to me. Thank you. So out of these admin functions, what would you need as the super admin, and what would they need as a store admin to carry forward?
So as a super admin, I would need the admin center and learning administration,
Okay.
definitely. The admin favorites is just where you can make bookmarks, basically, is what that is. From a field perspective, they would just need the learning administration one.
Okay. Okay. And what is presentations?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I've never even used it.
Sorry.
Never even clicked it once, so I have no idea.
That is hysterical.
Obviously not anything that we need, that's for sure.
That is funny. All right, you're the best. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's funny. Okay, that's super duper good feedback. So that said, if I go back to the other guy, I think it's no. Oh my gosh, I'm clicking around like a madman. Would you like to see those items, represented up here?
Yeah, probably.
You-
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can look to see, maybe I can, because you're saying you don't use all four of them. So maybe if I put like some sort of quick link or toggle type button or something. All right, that's interesting. I have to explore that. Um, so what I'll do from here is I'll make some modifications to this for admins. Um, now that I know which secret buttons they use. Uh, and I will put that together to show it to you.
Okay.
And I'll schedule another meeting probably, early mid next week for that. That sound cool?
Sounds great.
All right.
All right.
Any other feedback, thoughts, or comments?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay. You've been super duper helpful as usual. You're amazing. I appreciate all your feedback.
Anytime.
And I hope you have a lovely weekend.
You too.
And I will talk to you soon.
All right, thanks.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.